Tanzanite is one of the rarest gemstones on Earth, found only in one location near Mount Kilimanjaro, and its signature violet hue sits perfectly between blue and purple. That balance makes violet a powerful design color. It blends imagination and intuition with clarity and depth. In branding and visual design, violet signals transformation, originality, introspection, and elevated thinking. It feels creative but intentional, expressive without being chaotic. That makes it an ideal color for brands that want to stand out while still feeling refined and purposeful. Violet is often associated with creativity and imagination, wisdom and introspection, spirituality and transformation, uniqueness and individuality, premium, thoughtful experiences. Unlike bold purple, violet is quiet and more nuanced. It works well for brands that value depth over flash and meaning over mass appeal. In digital design, violet performs especially well when paired with soft neutrals, gradients, or subtle motion, creating a sense of discovery rather than dominance. Sci-Fi's rebrand leaned heavily into violet tones to visually separate itself from traditional sci-fi and fantasy competitors. Instead of cold blues or aggressive neons, violet reinforces imagination, alternate realities, and speculative thinking. The color supports sci-fi's identity as a space where ideas bend, worlds collide, and creativity isn't confined by realism. In branding terms, violet helps sci-fi signal that its content lives between genres, not fully fantasy, not fully science, but something more experimental and expressive. The result is a brand that feels curious, unconventional, and mentally expansive. How about Yahoo? Yahoo's use of violet is rooted in brand personality rather than luxury or mysticism. As a digital platform centered on discovery, news, search, finance, entertainment, Yahoo needed a color that felt expressive, human, and distinct in an ecosystem dominated by blues and grays. Violet accomplishes that by signaling individuality, curiosity, and creative confidence. From a design psychology standpoint, violet helps Yahoo feel less corporate and more conversational. It supports a tone that says, "This is a place to explore," rather than, "This is a tool you must use." The color works especially well in UI accents, illustrations, and motion graphics, where it adds warmth and personality without overwhelming content-heavy layouts. And then there's Twitch. Twitch's violet is bold, unapologetic, and deeply intentional. In a space built around creators, live interactions, and individuality, violet acts as a visual shorthand for self-expression and belonging. It distinguishes Twitch from both traditional media platforms and gaming competitors by leaning into a color that feels native to the digital culture, rather than borrowed from corporate branding norms. Psychologically, violet reinforces creativity, originality, and nonconformity, values that align perfectly with Twitch's audience. The color also performs well in high-contrast environments, making it ideal for UI elements, overlays, alerts, and livestream interfaces where immediacy and recognition matter. What makes Twitch's use of violet especially effective is consistency. The color becomes a unifying thread across app UI, marketing, events, and creator tools, strengthening community identity while allowing individual creators to customize within that framework. When using violet in your web and branding design, use it as an accent or a focal color, not a full saturation wall. Pair it with soft grays, off-whites, or muted blues. Violet works well when applied through gradients, glow effects, or motion, and supported by clean typography to avoid visual overload. Violet is ideal for creative agencies, wellness and mental health brands, education and learning platforms, as well as tech products focused on innovation and personalization. How about your business? How do you use violet in your branding and marketing designs? Let us know in the comments below. And as always, thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time.